So, you want to join the Living Word Church of God Facebook page. That's great! First, we need to make sure you have a Facebook page. Don't worry if you don't have one. They're easy to set up and totally free. If you have trouble during the setup process, feel free to call any one of the high school-aged relatives that you may know the number of. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to assist you. Once you've signed up for Facebook, look up to the top of the page for the white rectangle. This is called a search bar. You should know what that is already, but if you don't, I just told you, so now you've become 1% more relevant in the digital age. Take your mouse cursor and click inside the search bar. Once you've clicked inside of it, on the left-hand side, you should see a blinking vertical line. This is the computer telling you it's waiting to have you type something. So go ahead and put your hands on the keyboard and type in the following: Living Word Church of God. Go ahead and type the whole thing in. Even though Facebook is really smart and might try and complete it for you, it's good practice to learn how to type whole words. This keeps you hip and employable. Once you finish typing Living Word Church of God, look for the church located in Flint, Michigan. That's your church. Feel free to click that menu item. It's going to take you to Living Word Church of God's Facebook page. Once you're on the page, look for the like button. It has a picture of a thumbs up. Go ahead and click like. This means you've joined the page. Boy, you're turning out to be a regular Mark Zuckerberg. You know, minus having enough money to outspend the GDP of any 4 developing countries in the world. Once you're on the Living Word Church of God Facebook page, you can post things and become part of the Living Word Church of God Facebook community. You can also share posts on the page, or heck, you can share the entire page with your entire friends list. This is a great way to invite people to come and like the page themselves. That way more people can be involved in Living Word Church of God. And that's kind of the point, isn't it? Oh, speaking of inviting people, to do that, go over to the right-hand side of the page. It's going to be towards the top, and you'll see a white search bar. You can type any of your friends' names in that search bar, and then click Invite. The Invite button is to the right of the search bar. You can also post comments on the page, suggest ideas, compliment people, tell somebody they had a great haircut at church the other day. But remember, if you wouldn't say it to their face, don't type it on the internet. When looking around the page, be sure to take note of all the important events and other happenings at Living Word Church of God. The page is updated frequently, so make sure you're visiting quite often. Fantastic! You're well on your way to becoming a valued voice in the Living Word Church of God Facebook community. Well, sport, it looks like my work here is done. Have a great day!